you're feeling burnout right now, constantly on Instagram, maybe even TikTok, and feeling like the effort you're putting into these platforms doesn't match the results you were expecting, boy, have I been there. But in 2024, I decided to make a big change in how I not only look at my content plan, but how I create content. And it saved me hours of work each week. And it has also allowed me to take more time off in 2024 than I've ever taken off in my business. I'm not saying I didn't work. I absolutely worked. I took off Fridays. I had a few more vacations than normal, but I still worked. Let's be clear. I did have more freedom with my time. So if this one shift in how I plan my content worked for me, I'm hoping it can work for you as well. Let me show you. The first thing that I need to address is how we as business owners are usually creating content. You probably feel like in this constant hamster wheel where as soon as you post something, you've got to start creating that next post, or the momentum that you're seeing on whatever platform you're on, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, will stop. And Instagram specifically seems to be a lot because not only do you have to do stories, but there's reels and there's posts. So that's 3 different types of content that you're needing to create once a day, if not multiple times a week, because this content is short-lived and Instagram content expires within, I'm gonna say a month because I have proof. But we all know stories disappear in 24 hours. But what if there was a way you could get more done in less time and see better results? That's where this system comes in. And if you are looking for that, go ahead and comment systems below because I want to know we're all on the same page here. I actually did a study on this. Back in the summer of 2024, I decided to take Instagram, give it its full go while also doing my YouTube. And I posted consistently over on Instagram. I did everything the Instagram gurus tell you to do. And at the end of all of that, looking at my data, I saw that Instagram traffic was less valuable than my YouTube traffic because my YouTube conversion rates, my traffic for my YouTube content was converting so much higher than my Instagram content. So why would I spend more time creating Instagram content with low converting leads when maybe I could put more time into YouTube and send more of those high converting leads to my course, my coaching program? The other thing that I looked at is when your content dies on Instagram. So here's a reel that I did in August, and you can see it pretty much stops measuring views after September 18th. In fact, here's a video that I published on August 21st of 2024. And in the last 28 days, just about 6 months later, I've gotten 112 views and over 10 hours of watch time from that YouTube video. That's the difference between short-lived content like Instagram and TikTok versus evergreen content on YouTube. This is why we really need to start thinking about the shift if we want to create more long-lasting content, so we don't have to create the quantity of content. We really need to stop thinking about this daily content grind and shift to weekly videos on YouTube, because YouTube videos compound your effort. They will work for years. And I'm not just saying this to blow smoke up your butt. These are my analytics. I'm pulling it up right now. My top 3 videos right now that people are watching on my channel are from 2020, December 2024, December 2024, April 2024, January 2024. Like I said, there are no stories, no Instagram posts, no TikToks, no reels from the beginning of 2024 that are going to continue to get you leads in sales. By alleviating the Instagram work to keep up with that content creation hamster wheel, that's where I found more time in my day. So much so that I have bumped up my posting schedule here to 2 videos a week and still am getting my Fridays off. So this is the system that I currently have doubled down on, knowing that I quit Instagram. And if you want to learn more about why I quit Instagram and the whole story behind it, I will link to a video I did previously up here. This is my 30-minute, and sometimes quicker than that, content planning process. First, my entire content plan starts with YouTube. I build a YouTube playlist funnel that aligns with a particular business goal for that month. Then my videos all fit within that playlist funnel. I'm actually gonna be teaching more about my minimalistic YouTube process in a free workshop. I'm gonna share with you my exact 2-hour a week schedule for creating my YouTube videos. I'm also gonna show you how I find those video content ideas to put into my YouTube playlist funnel, and then how I create that funnel and what that strategic sequence of videos looks like. So if you're interested in learning more about that, go to trenalittle.com/workshop. It is completely free. And if you want to learn more about it right now, this second, you can watch this video right here where I dive into my YouTube playlist funnel strategy. So once I do my video strategy, right, that's about a 2-hour a week process, and I can link to a video here where I dive more into that. But once I have that, this is where my 30-minute a week content plan comes into play. So start with YouTube first. The second thing is using ChatGPT to speed this sucker up. Listen, if you're not using AI in your business, you're really missing out on a huge time saver. So I encourage you, play with it, do a few things on it to see how it can save you some time. Actually a lot of time. So I do my videos. I then grab the audio of my video and I get it transcribed. I have Otter. You could also send it to something like Rev, or there are a lot of other AI transcript generating tools out there. But once I get the transcript, I then put it into ChatGPT and I ask it to write me 3 emails. Yeah, I said 3 emails because more on that in a moment. I ask it to write me 3 emails based on this YouTube video. I say I want the emails to be value driven, quick. I want them to be written in a conversational tone, and I want them to be fun to read. Then ChatGPT will spit out those 3 emails and I will just add a little bit more of my personality to it. And now I have 3 emails to go out to my email list that week. And I'm going to tell you, yes, 3 emails. I've been doing this process, and doing 3 emails a week has actually increased my open rate. So don't get scared about sending your list too many emails, because if you're sending really good emails and you're sending value every email you send out, people will love opening your emails. So I actually learned this system from Mariah Cause. I've talked about her in a past video. It's her revenue routine system, where she will send 3 emails a week based on a long form piece of content. Hers is a podcast, mine is YouTube. She will then send the email on Monday. What she then does, which is I do now too, I send that same email on Tuesday to anybody who didn't open Monday's email. I changed the subject line, and that has been getting me about 20% open rates after they didn't open that first one. Also, these emails have a particular call to action asking for a sale. So this is why my YouTube videos are working in tandem with my email list to help me make daily sales. And I'm creating these emails in literally less than 10 minutes from ChatGPT. The next step then is repurposing strategically. So what the heck does that mean, Trena? I sometimes just stop there at the emails. I do the YouTube video and I do the emails because I don't want to do more, but I have been creating twice a week carousels. Now you said, Trena, you quit Instagram. I did. I don't necessarily put a strategy into Instagram, but I know I have great content. My YouTube videos, I put a lot of research and effort into. And so what do? I ask ChatGPT, can you create 2 Instagram carousels using the value from this video? Sometimes it takes a little bit of back and forth to get what I really like. I have templates on Canva, 2 different templates so that we can switch it up. It's not always the solid background and text. I will put selfies of myself up there as well, just to mix up my feed a little bit. And then I also get ChatGPT to help me write some captions, and then I will spin it to my personality. And that additional Instagram post, those 2, take me maybe another 10-15 minutes with designing the Canva slides. But all of this content that I talked about isn't just about saving time, which it absolutely does, because who can create their content in 30 minutes a week? But it's about focusing on content that drives sales daily. And that's where my YouTube videos start. It is always focused on my YouTube playlist funnel with a main goal of driving sales. So if my YouTube videos are driving sales and I'm repurposing my emails and my Instagram content from those videos, my emails and my Instagram content will drive sales as well. I have proof that this works. All through winter vacation, our last day in the office was December 19th. I had 1 video go out during the holiday break, and I had multiple sales every single day, coming from YouTube videos, coming from emails that I set up to go out while I was gone. And because of this system, because of the videos that are strategic on YouTube that are doing their thing, I now have more time to spend at home doing things with my family. I have more time to focus on my clients and give them better results, give them deeper feedback and advice on their YouTube strategy. And it all comes down to 30 minutes a week when you start with your YouTube playlist funnel. And I'm gonna show you exactly how to do this in my minimalistic YouTube process at trenalittle.com/workshop. Now, I know you're probably still thinking about all the other things you have to do in your business beside creating content, like client follow-up, client work, admin stuff, finance stuff. And maybe you're still like, but Trena, I just don't think YouTube is in the cards for me right now because it's still gonna take me a lot of time to do. Well, I'm going to take a wild guess and say you are probably spending time on tasks in your business that are taking up a chunk of your time that you don't need to do. Or you could do faster and find the time that you need to commit to YouTube to get the daily sales that you are probably looking for in your business. So in my next video right here, I'm diving into the business tasks that are killing your productivity and what you should do instead. Check that video out now.